Hari Om. Welcome to Satsang. We're going to begin tonight's Satsang with a brief Kirtan. Kirtan is actually a shortened conjunction of Sankirtan. And it literally means coming together as a group to sing the names of God. So Kirtan is call and response. And you're welcome to join in. It's not so much about getting the notes right, getting the words right. It's more about feeling the vibration, feeling the bhav. So please join us. We're going to open with 3 Oms, followed by 3 shlokas. Samyuktam Nityan Jayanti Yoginaha Kamaram Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namaha Guru Brahman Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Vejase. You can follow along on page 13 of the booklet. We're going to start with shloka 18, Om Shakti. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
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 Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
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 Shri Guru Jaya 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 Guru Satchidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda. Jagat Guru Param Guru Satchidananda.
Jagat Guru Param Guru Satchidananda.
Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda. Param Guru Om Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda. Shri Guru Jaya 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 Guru Satchidananda. Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda. Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Satchidananda. Jagat Guru Param Guru Satchidananda. Jagat Guru Param Guru Satchidananda. Param Guru Om 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 Guru Satchidananda. Satchidananda 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 Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda Guru Satchidananda.
Satchidananda. Satchidananda. Can I have more vocals in the monitors? Thanks. Ram 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 Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagatamba Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Jagadamba Om Mata Om Mata Om Shri Mata Lalitamba Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam. Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba. Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam. Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Adipara Shakti Palayamam. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba. Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba. Jagadamba, Jagadamba, Lalitamba, Lalitamba. Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shama. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Soham 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 Shivoham. Soham 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 Shivoham. Soham 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 Shivoham. Soham 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 Shivoham. I am that I am, 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 I am that I am. I am neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I am neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I am neither body nor mind, immortal self I am neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not these senses are not mine. I am not this prana is not mine. I am not these senses are not mine. I am not this prana is not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Bhajorade Krishna, Bhajorade Shama. Bhajorade Krishna, Bhajorade Shama. Bhajorade Krishna, Bhajorade Shama. Bhajorade Krishna, Bhajorade Shama. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Soham soham, soham shivoham. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om,
Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Om 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 Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti 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 Om Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy and Matt and Krishna Kumari. And these young, talented people are not only kirtanists, they're crew, and they're going to clear the stage now. One of them is going to shut the curtains and then clear the stage. Thank you so much. So welcome, everyone. Good evening. My name is Swami Sugunananda. On behalf of Satchitananda Ashram Yogaville, I'd like to welcome you to this evening's satsang. Satsang meaning a gathering of seekers of spiritual truth. And this is Vimeo streamed satsang. So there's people from home watching us right now. We want to welcome the group Happy Yoga. How many? Where's the Happy Yoga people? Yay! Hi. And also the people from Befriending the Nervous System. Where are those people? And with that group is our beloved brother Yasir, back from many years of adventures. So good evening again. And now you're welcome to stand and join in the prayers for world peace, if you can. Auspiciousness be unto all. Perfect peace be unto all. Fullness be unto all. Prosperity be unto all. Happiness be unto all. Perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You may be seated. Okay. So tonight we're going to do a couple of things. We will watch a video of our Sri Gurudev. And then after that, Swami Priyaananda ji is going to talk to us about the path to peace. And then after that, we're going to do an Arati and go home. So we'll have fun. It'll be nice. So the following video, our Gurudev is speaking on the subject of acceptance. It's one of my most favorite satsangs. So if the crew is ready, we're going to open the curtains and watch this wonderful video.
And everyone should know oneself in what level I am. Am I able to see everything as God's Leela? No matter what it is. Even all these wars, terrorism, bombing, killing each other, or building churches, destroying churches. Nothing is a miracle for you then. Nothing is impossible. There's a work called Kaivalya Vanitam. There is a saying in that. It's in the form of a poem describing the attitude of a Jivan Mukta. That means a liberated living one. And it says, as he walks through a cemetery, right in front of his eyes, all of a sudden, a few graves break out and they get up and walk. Long buried bodies. It won't be surprising to him. Wonderful. During the broad daylight, all of a sudden the sun disappears and you get the moonlight. Senradu karudar, nalai servadu ninayar, kannun nindrathu pusipar, veil nilavai vin vildu vildu, pondrina savam வாழ்ந்தாலும் புதுமையாய் ஒன்றும் பாரார். Nothing is a miracle to them. Why? That's the way he wanted it. It's happening. What is impossible to him? Nothing. Dead bodies will walk. Walking bodies will die. All of a sudden, the birds started running and the people started flying. Imagine if somebody flies, we'll be all running out to sea. But a Jivan Mukta, he may also run out with you, but it's not a surprise to him. Wonderful, great. Because he sees everything as part of the normal phenomena. It's even hard to understand that. You won't even accept it as the highest truth. How can we accept it? When somebody killing each other, you say, it's okay, it's all God's will. It's hard to accept it. And that is what called mysterious. Yeah. It's hard to accept. Why? Because you are not in that level to accept it. But when you go to a different level, what is it? Even the whole world is nothing but a small bubble. How many bubbles come up when a wave dashes on the water? How many bubbles break? How long they survive? Your world is nothing but a small bubble. We say Kali Yuga, 10,000 years or 10 million years, it's all time limit. But in the cosmic time, your 10 million year is nothing but this much. Space and time is very different in a higher level. I think once a great scientist, a Western scientist, was asked, how many planets are there in this world, in this cosmos? He gave an example. He said, look at my dog. He had a nice big dog with a lot of long hairs. He said, cut closely all the hair and then cut them into minute particles. Every hair should become dust, minute particles. Count them. Then probably you have counted partially the number of planets in the cosmos. Now the modern scientists, every day they are discovering something new. New moons, new suns. What is it? Where are they coming from? And how many more? Still not yet visible within your powerful radio telescopes. Saint Ramalingam said that. In a nice big book like the big Bible. There were about at least 40, 50 pages dedicated to that. Without any space in between, in 2 columns, he has written all the names of the worlds. And then after 50 pages, he says, I have simply given a little sample. I can't fill up the whole book, still the book cannot give everything. And he names every world. He names every world. Underworld, Pindaworld, Underworld, this, that. It's available. The book is available. So, if you think of that, how big are you? I mean, your world. And how big are you in that big world? You're not even a speck. You are totally, totally insignificant. But how big our ego is. Oh, I don't believe all these things. That's your world. You create your own world, that's all. கற்றது கைமண்ணளவு கல்லாது உலகளவு உற்ற கலைமடந்தை ஒதுகிறாள். A great poet, saintly poet said, what we learned is a handful of dust or a small clot of clay. What we haven't is as big as the cosmos. And that is the reason why even the goddess of learning, Saraswati, is still holding a book in her hand. It's true. And you see the picture of Saraswati, she is still holding a book in the hand. She is the wisdom, goddess of learning. If the goddess of learning herself is still learning with a book, what is it that we have learned? These are all words of the people who understood at least a little more broader picture. So that is why we have to admit that what we learned, what we understood is very limited. Within that, we should not try to explain the entire natural phenomena. Some people went and killed 100 people. Okay, we are making big issue every day, television, we are looking for it. For months and months they are planning. Not that I say we are happy about it, we are sad, all right. But in one little earthquake, how many thousands died in Mexico? Who could stop it? Whom would you blame for it? Mount St. Helens erupted, destroyed millions of acres, killed thousands of people. Whom would you blame for it? You can say, oh, that is God's or nature's act. But here it's man's. Man also is part of the nature. Not that I say you simply have to accept it. If you can comfortably do something, do it. But don't make it a big issue. That fellow also is a sort of walking Mount Helen. There are people. Mount St. Helens stayed in one place. There are walking Mount St. Helens. They go wherever they go and they erupt. And that fellow also was part of the very nature. Here, because it happened through a physical body, a human being who looks like you put the blame on him. Why not you blame Mount Helen? So instead of blaming, do something if you can to avoid it. But don't negate, don't blame people for that. Try to do something. Help if necessary. Within your own limit. That doesn't mean you have helped the whole world. So every one of us has limited responsibility. We do whatever we can until we rise to that level of understanding everything's okay, fine. That's the way it should be. Amen. Tadastu. Be it so. What do you mean by be it so? The earthquake killed 1,000 people. Be it so. The queen gave birth to a prince. Be it so. After every prayer, what is the purpose of our saying Amen, Amen? What does that mean? It's easy to say Amen without even knowing the meaning. You have to live that. That's where you put everything. Whatever you cannot control, leave it to God. Whatever you can, take care of it. Beyond that, it's all yours. The great advantage in that is you keep your peace. And you don't create negative feelings about people. Because the moment you create negative feelings about people, you lose your peace. It's for our own welfare. You try any tricky method, doesn't matter, keep your peace. I'm coming down to that. Whatever idea, suggestion that will help you to remain peaceful, that's your philosophy. Keep it that way. You create your own philosophy. The aim is, by thinking this way, I'm keeping my peace. Okay, that's good. It's not, don't look for authorities. Did Bhagavad Gita say so? Did Bible say so? Forget about all that. You said so. And you are proving that your philosophy helped you to remain calm under all circumstances. Fine, you are a saint. We have brought a new system. As Swami Shivananda used to say, it doesn't matter who pounds, all we need is rice. So it doesn't matter who cooks, as long as I get good prasad. Oh boy, it's really sort of, what is today we are getting into? Maybe the strength. Boy, is everything that happens happening only so we can unfold and become self-realized? Is that the only purpose for being alive? True. The ultimate purpose is that. All other purposes are aimed towards that ultimate purpose. As I often say, every action of yours seems to have an ultimate purpose of finding happiness, right? You do this and that and that and that just to be happy. Even by serving others, by helping others, Who wanted? Why do you want to help others? Because you find happiness that way. And that's what you call realizing your own happiness. Self-realization is the ulterior motive behind everything. Temporarily, it may look differently. You may take different paths, but ultimately, they're all going to reach the same place. Paths are many, truth is one. So, whatever happens to unfold this truth. Even the so-called sufferings. In fact, it is the suffering that helps you unfold the truth faster. Pampering, no, it makes you blind. Most of the great lessons we get only through sufferings. In every field. Look at this. Now, what's happening now? The O-ring that they used for the rocket is wrong. A great truth. How did it happen? After losing 7 astronauts. Through suffering, they are learning that they didn't put the O-ring properly. If not, they will continue to do that. Now they are realizing that in many of the previous flights, the O-ring failed, but luckily they all saved. It failed after the rocket left. They got separated. Now they are proving it. So they continue to do that until such a terrible thing happened. That's what. The best teachings, best lessons always came through sufferings. It is suffering that makes people great also. Why are we having a declared holiday for Martin Luther King Jr.? If he died a normal death, probably nobody would bother. Mahatma Gandhi, why is he being glorified now? He paid a big price for it. John F. Kennedy. See, it's all in a tragic state. We get a different truth. Our life is like that. If your life is filled with accidents, I mean, not physically, sufferings, I mean, the more the suffering, the more wiser you become. Doesn't seem to be pleasing to the ear. That's why very sincere, many seekers, they purposely look even for sufferings. If the pleasure comes, they are a little careful. Oh, is it going to make me forget the truth? God, what are you doing to me? Not that when you suffer, they, God, what are you doing to me? No. When he sends you some nice gifts and praise and, God, what is the matter? What are you doing to me? Why is he praising me so much? I'm in trouble. If somebody pats on your shoulder and says, you did a great job, God, please help me. I'm in trouble. If somebody comes and says, what dirty fellow you are, what kind of job you are doing? Thank you, God. Thank you. You will do that only if you know the truth behind it. Because the truth is, we learn real good lessons only through sufferings. Seldom through pleasures, no. That's in a way unanimous version from all the great sages and saints. And that I don't ask you to go and look for sufferings, get it by force. If it comes, no, yes, God is gracing me with suffering. I think in the last satsang, I said, one saint, Tukaram, if I remember the name correct, when he got a terrible wife, he said, God, how kind you are. Huh? If you had given me a nice, pleasant, sweet, pretty, obedient, loyal wife, do you think I would ever think of you? Don't you think I would be always around here, honey, darling? How kind you are. You wanted me to think of you and you. That's why you sent me a terrible partner like that. Oh, thank you so much, God. Yeah. It happened in the life of that saint. Another saint, the other way around. God, oh, how blessed I am. You have sent me a very understanding partner. Take it. Everything is God given for your benefit. Good or bad. Shita, Ushna, Sugha, Dukkha, Samaha. Come back to the equanimity of yoga. Whatever comes, accept it. If not, if you can't accept everything that comes to you, at least accept the pain that comes to you. You can reject the pleasure. Easy said. Yeah, true. It's easy to say, but hard to apply it. That's why another great wise man said, advice is like castor oil. Easy enough to administer, but dread hard to take it. Yeah. So I'm easily administering to you, but I'm wondering, will I take it like that? Am I taking it like that? While I'm advising you, how would I feel to swallow an ounce of castor oil myself? Yeah. You should not forget that also.
Jai Gurudev. Very powerful on acceptance. Every word was very, very powerful. Okay. So this evening, Swami Priyaananda ji will speak to us on the path to peace. Swami Priyaananda began her study of integral yoga in 1971 in New York City, and she eventually moved to California to serve in Los Angeles, then Santa Cruz and San Francisco Integral Yoga Institutes. In the late 70s, she returned to the East Coast, moving into the Connecticut ashram, where she served as the Integral Yoga Health Center and Integral Yoga Distribution Department. She moved here to the ashram in Yogaville in 1999 and was initiated into the Holy Order of Sannyas in 2005. She has conducted integral yoga classes, workshops, and teacher trainings abroad and in the U.S. She currently manages the archives here. She's one of the main instructors for the ashram's Raja Yoga and meditation teacher training programs. She sits on the ashram Sannyas board, spiritual life board, and board of trustees. She's multi-talented. Please welcome her.
Hari Om, good evening, everyone. Very nice to see you and be with you this evening at Satchidananda Ashram's Satsang. How many of you were at lunch today? Okay. Well, Mataji started with a reading from the Golden Present, the daily inspirational readings of Sri Swami Satchidananda. And the first question in that reading was, if you want to see God, what should you do? Does anyone remember what the answer to that was? There were two things that had to happen. The first is to serve, and the second is to love. And Gurudev went on to say, whether it's the divine manifestation of God or any human being, if you want to really capture that soul, you send them flowers, you go and buy them a new car, you go to the movies, you go for walks in the woods, all of these lovely, enchanting things you do to really let them know that you care about them and you serve, 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 serve. And then, over time, that love can't resist. It will grow. Gurudev went on to say in that reading, he asked two more questions. One, what is God? And where will we find that God? Well, that will not be answered until the end of the satsang. So if any of you sneak out, you better watch the video the next day, okay? And I would like to share with you that how we can find that God is through a path to take us there. And that path is presented beautifully through a metaphor of a tree. How many of you have done some walks around Yogaville, some hikes, or at least sitting out in the quad looking at the trees? Okay. What kind of trees do we have in Yogaville? Anyone name some of the specimens, the species, the varieties of trees here? Dogwood. Dogwood? What's that? Oak? Pine? Mataji, what are the little red ones that you love so much?
I don't know their name.
Maple. Yeah, we have the maple trees. We have poplars, beech, and you tell the trees by their leaves, by the what do you call it? The bark. You know, some of it's very smooth, some of it's very corrugated, and all of them have different colors and shapes. And how does a tree get nourished? What does it need? Through the roots? Okay. It needs water, air, sunlight. Sounds a lot like us human beings, doesn't it? We all need those kinds of things to really be well nourished. So I would like to share with you a little poem about these magnificent beings called trees. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks to God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, whose intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. It's by Joyce Kilmer, and it's a poem from long, long ago. But that really is such a beautiful metaphor for the path to peace, which is presented in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And that path presents an image of a tree, and there are various branches one has to ascend to get to the very top, where the most beautiful fruits and flowers are fully opened. The tree, like these beautiful teachings, is presented in 8 limbs. It's called Ashtanga Yoga, or the 8-limbed path. And the first path for us human beings to nurture ourselves is to root ourselves in some spiritual teachings that will bring us balance and peace in this world. And in Ashtanga Yoga, it is creating a base for your practice through ethical principles. So Patanjali encourages us to stay away from certain things and to cultivate certain things if we want to start out on this path to peace. He informs us that if we harm anyone, anything on the earth, it will bring pain to us as well as that being that we may have done harm to. So non-injury is the first step in that first branch. Non-lying. We have to tell the truth. Gurudev was saying in the video tonight, the essential quality of being truthful. Non-stealing. We don't take what doesn't belong to us, what has not come to us naturally, or what we may not have worked for. Another one is non-greed. We don't take more than we need. If we have an abundance, we share it with others. And the other is non-wasting of energy. So in spiritual teachings, it is called continence, but it doesn't necessarily mean everyone is expected to be celibate on the spiritual path. Those of us who have partners, who are building families, should have that beautiful expression and exchange of energy, but not to waste or deplete ourselves of that beautiful energy, because it's not only building the children of our culture, but it's building each of us so that those children and those parents have that spiritual connection. And it takes a lot of energy to both raise a family and to ascend to that highest spiritual. So not depleting one's energy. We're also encouraged in the spiritual path to cultivate certain things. So that purity is one of the big issues that in all spiritual path is wanting, and it's purity certainly in the physical environment, but also that beautiful saying from the Bible, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." And Swamiji, in giving commentary on that in a various satsangs, said, you can say, look, I just want a pure heart. I want nothing to do with this God thing, but I want a pure, loving heart. And he says, sorry, if you make your heart that pure, that divine expression will unfold in you. So working toward that purity of heart. And in the Yoga Sutras, that same teaching is expressed as yogas chitta vritti nirodha. And those of you who are about to graduate next week, what does that mean? Yes, the restraint of the mind stuff is what? Yoga. Thank you very much. I don't know if you know, but you're all helping them prepare for their exam next week, okay? So that, the root, we're rooted in our spiritual path through what are called yama and niyama, the things we want to avoid and the things we want to cultivate. Then the next step on the ladder, once we have a good spiritual foundation, a good ethical life, we move into trying to get the body into a very healthy, balanced state. And that next rung is called what, Vivekan? Asana. Yes. And the word asana means comfortable, steady pose. You probably have gone out into the bookshop area and seen their beautiful charts with 50 or more asanas there, beautiful little people doing all these wonderful stretches. And it certainly is wonderful and fun at a certain age to engage in all of these wonderful stretches and twists and turns. But ideally, the reason you're doing all of that is to get the body prepared for one asana, so that you could sit comfortably, say, 3 hours without having to move and feel steady and comfortable in that kind of position. So asana is a series of practices to make it possible to get out all of the tension and tightness and toxins from the body. So we're really at ease when we sit to move and have an inward experience. In Raja Yoga, you're going from the most gross, the physical body, the external world and the physical body, and you start coming inward to the more subtle bodies. There's more than one body that we are walking around in. We have a pranic body. The prana is that vital force, that energy that is available to all of us if we know how to cultivate it and we know how to direct it. We can be our own doctors. We know what parts of our body have some pains and strains, and by proper deep concentration and knowing the pranayama practices, you can actually direct that energy to various areas. You can ask the good Reverend Parman Barcel, who's had some very interesting warming experiences with directing prana in his practices. So it's a very powerful practice, but it really prepares the body and the mind for the journey upon which we are all doing. So we have yama and niyama, we have asana, pranayama, and then when our instruments are really fit, we have to be able to have that experience deep within. So that means all the beautiful things that we can see through these eyes and taste through this tongue and hear through these ears, we have to take that experience, and instead of allowing the senses to run out through the universe and pick up all of these beautiful impressions, we have to be able to turn the senses within. Because as beautiful as this external creation is, there is one equally beautiful within us. When Swami Satchidananda arrived in New York City in 1966, he was the guest of a young man who had an apartment right in the midst, very near to Central Park. And he was a bit of an executive, and he was a very, very busy young man. And when Gurudev came to stay with him the first night, he felt terrible because he had to be at work the next day. So as he was leaving, he went to Gurudev and he handed him some money. And he said, "Swamiji, I am so sorry I can't be here. I want to take you every place in New York City. I want you to see the cloisters. I want you to see Central Park. There are all kinds of beautiful things, and I can't be your host this morning. So please, just take a taxi. I'll give them a list of things for you to go, and go see all of these beautiful things." And Gurudev gently handed the money back and said, "Arjuna, all the parks and palaces are within me. I'll be fine." So much of his time in the early days in New York, when they weren't dragging him through subways and all buses and all over the place, he had that opportunity to continue that inward experience. And that's available to all of us, all of the great teachers, Swami Vivekanandaji, all of them said, there is nothing that anyone on this planet has experienced that is not available to each one of us. So never think that you're not capable of having these higher, beautiful experiences. They await all of us. So when we have the ability to bring that awareness within and to see what is unfolding within us, guess what happens? We are able to learn how to concentrate. Isn't it amazing that many of us have gone to school, gotten degrees, are working there out in the world, doing all kinds of services and helping this world unfold, and we have no idea how our mind works. We have no idea why on certain days we wake up and we're just totally lethargic. It's just like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed today. No, I just don't want to move. I just want to stay right here. And other days we wake up, my eyes open, and the to-do list is already shooting through our mind. So our mind is under these forces of nature called tamas and rajas. But luckily, when those two are in balance, we experience sattva. And that's what we're trying to do, is to get our minds and bodies in these beautiful sattvic states. And that's why we do the various spiritual practices, such as gazing at candle flames or yantras or all kinds of beautiful practices. We use malas to keep our mind focused. We use mantras to give the mind one thought to focus on instead of the many that are flowing through it. So that's in the early stage of our spiritual seeking. That's what we do. We bring the mind back. We choose something that we want to focus on, and we do our best to hold the mind on that focus. And when it wanders, it's okay. That's its nature. You bring it back to your chosen object, and you hold it steady until it wanders again, and you bring it back. That's concentration, dharana, it's called in the Yoga Sutras. And when that mind, after time, after time, after time, wandering and coming back, is convinced that no matter what it does, you are going to bring it back to a point of focus, one day it stays. And in that moment, the mind moves from concentration and it slips into meditation. And in meditation, there are 3 things. Anyone from the TT can tell me what those 3 parts of meditation are? What does it take to have a meditation? It takes a meditator. And what else? What's the meditator meditating on? Some object of his or her choice. And with the meditator and the object of meditation, that object and the meditator, there comes the process of meditation. And eventually, you begin to experience yourself as the meditator. You experience the process of meditation, and your mind is totally fixed on that object of meditation. And that is called dhyana, or meditation. And it doesn't stop there, because at some point, when the mind is so steady, like the image is pouring oil from one beaker to another, that smooth, steady flow moves in to that upon which we have been meditating. We become that. So there's no longer the three things. There is just the one. And you don't know that you're meditating because you have become that upon which you have meditated. So choose very well what you wish to meditate upon. And that is called samadhi. And if you think that's the end, it's actually just the beginning. Because when meditation and concentration, meditation, and samadhi are focused on one thing, you go to even a different state. But that's for the next satsang. So this is the path. If there's something that we really want to attain, there is a way to do it. Whatever our philosophical beliefs are, our religious beliefs, this is a structure that enables you to take the way that you have been trained in your religious life and apply it to this path. You can choose your own mantra. You can choose your own focus of meditation. You can choose your own prayers. It's up to you. But the idea is to get the mind focused on one thing and to hold it steady there until you attain that experience. So I said that there were two other questions that Gurudev asked in that reading. And one, what is God, he asked. And where can God be found? And he answered that question tonight in the video. He said, God is peace of mind. When we have that, we will experience God. And where that is within each one of us. There is nothing that we have to go and do. There is nothing that we have to acquire. It's there. It's us taking the steps on that path to take us to that inner peace. So I really hope that tomorrow in meditation, you have some nice techniques to practice with, and that you have a very easeful, blissful, peaceful practice. Thank you so much for your attention tonight. Om Shanti. One thing that I would like to share with you, the text that I drew a lot of the teachings from, or this is the Golden Present that Mataji reads from every day. This is the Yoga Sutra book, the Yoga Sutras of Sri Patanjali, with commentary and translation by Sri Gurudev. And this is a CD, which I think you can download. I guess people don't do CDs anymore, but you can download Swami Satchidananda, The Woodstock Years. And there are beautiful stories on here. And there's a story about an apple tree that is under the title of Loving and Giving. So I hope that some of the texts here really support you in your journey, and do come and see us in Yogaville often. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Priyaananda ji. That was a wonderful talk. Very inspiring. Okay, for a couple of announcements. Next Saturday, our beloved Swami Divyananda, she's over there, will be speaking at Satsang. Okay. This satsang and all these satsangs can be seen live or recorded from anywhere on the planet on our Vimeo or YouTube pages. You can find the addresses and QR codes right back in the AV booth back there or at the entrance of Shivananda Hall. So you can, if you want to see the satsang again tonight, watch Gurudev's video again. You can go tomorrow morning or the next day or whenever you want and watch it. Click onto it on vimeo.com/yogaville. And tomorrow morning, there is a puja in Chidambaram Temple at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we hope some of you will make it there. How many people have gone to a puja yet while you're here? Wow, that's quite a bit of people. Yeah, it's a very big blessing to go to the puja, worship service. And now we will have an Arati. An Arati is an offering of light. The offering of light will be accompanied by the Jyoti chant, which describes the way this divine light expresses itself in the world. A small candlelight symbolizing the divine light within each of us is offered to a larger light on stage, which represents the divine cosmic light. Then finally, the little light is offered to you and our Vimeo streamers. And then you can extend your hands and draw the light toward you as a blessing if you wish. You're welcome to stand for the Arati and join in the Jyoti chant, which is in the back of the yellow sheet. Om Jyoti 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 Swayam Jyoti 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 Param Jyoti 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 Arul Jyoti 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 Shivam Vama Jyoti Soma Jyoti Vana Jyoti Jnana Jyoti Maha Jyoti Yoga Jyoti Vata Jyoti Nada Jyoti Ema Jyoti Vyoma Jyoti Eru Jyoti Viru Jyoti Eka Jyoti Eka Jyoti Eka Jyoti Jyoti Hey. Light, O light of self-effulgence, light, O light of absoluteness, light, O light of gracefulness, light, O light of auspiciousness, light of Shiva, light of moon, light divine, light of wisdom, light of heaven, light of yoga, light of wind, light of sound, light, delight, light of water, rising light, vital light, the only light, the only light. Give us light, O light of light. You may be seated. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya. Lead us from unreal to real. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishadvahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May God protect us, grant us wisdom's fruit. May we gain energy to know the truth. May our intellects grow clear and bright. May we cherish no ill feeling toward anyone. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. May the light of truth overcome all the darkness. Jai Sri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for joining us this evening here in the room and from home. Have a beautiful weekend. Stay blessed always. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.